All right, we are to our next point. It led us to a hilltop cemetery. It really doesn't look like it's been burnt long at all. But the fact that it was just lit, dude, that's scary. What is this doing out here? Oh, there's somebody out here. There's somebody out here with me. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Randonautica. I am Dan, your beloved, friendly, enthusiastic Randonautica host, ready and excited to do Randonautica Day. That's actually a blatant exaggeration, but I don't know. We're gonna get some good stuff today, I bet. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, welcome back to Randonautica, and if you're new here, make sure to go down there, hit that subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, member of the Cursed Crew, make sure to go down there, hit that like button, hit that share button, share the video with a friend or family member, and let's leave a comment. Let's leave a comment to get this video started today. What should we say? Randonautica... I don't know. Randonautica is I don't know. That's the key word for today. Randonautica is I don't know. But anyways, guys, I got some intentions. We are at our first spot, and I'm gonna have to explain this spot because it will be familiar to you guys. And the first intent is actually one of my own. I realized I haven't set one of my own intents for a while. You know, most of it. Don't worry, the rest are gonna be from suggestions. So, guys, if you have any suggestions for Randonautica intents, leave those down in the comments. But I haven't done one of my own intents in quite a while, so I decided to set one of my own. And we are doing, the first intent is going to be Randonautica, a new chapter. That's what I set it as, is a new chapter. So it's not too far. It's actually right behind my car. You know, it's just about 50 yards, 100 yards away. It's super close intention. But this place, it's going to look familiar, and a lot of you guys are going to be like, Dan, why are you there? Why did you pick this place of any to set your intent at? And the answer to that is because I'm dumb. But yeah, I'm sure you guys know that. Anyways, let's get out there. Oh, uh-oh. I am in a bit of trouble. $250 fine. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, I'm definitely in a bit of trouble right now. Oh wait, I think they mean trash. Yeah, okay, never mind. I think I'm good. I think that means trash. Ugh. Anyways, guys, this place might look different to you. And I'll tell you why it might look different to you. Because we are here most of the time at night. We've been here twice at night. Do you guys have any idea where we are? Well, if you don't have a guess, I'll tell you very shortly where we are. Ugh. Dude, this snow, oh man, this snow, dude, is nasty. We've been getting like these warmer temps. As you can see, I'm just in a hoodie today. These warmer temps. We got a bunch of rain yesterday. So it just turned all this snow into like this slush, ice, nasty mix. And yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. Very, yeah, I just like, I don't know. I hate walking through this. Man, look at this. Nice little scenic tour. And it's such a chill spot out here. Well, it would be a chill spot. The size of these dogs' prints. That thing must have been huge. Hopefully it's not still out here. I don't think so though. So guys, if you don't remember where we're at, if this place does not look familiar to you, where we're at, maybe this tree does. This is where a stalker pulled a gun on me a couple weeks back. They had me bring a intent. They threatened me to bring an intent I found out here. Of course it's you. What do you... Brought it out here, stalker pulled a gun on me. It's hiding behind this tree. And I found another intent before down there. I forget what it was. It was something weird. Maybe it was over here. I don't remember. But there's just something weird. So yeah, I don't know. But I was out here and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start getting extra aggressive with Randonautica intents. I start getting extra aggressive with Randonautica locations. Because I want to find a means to an end to this. I want to figure out a way to quit with all these stalkers, to quit with everything that's been going on. And you know what? The only way that I can do that is by facing this stuff head on. Facing it head on, setting aggressive intentions, you know, like going to these places where I've had encounters at, going in guns blazing, figuratively, not literally. Well, maybe it'll come to that, I don't know. But yeah, but to do all this stuff, you know. So I'm not gonna like shy away or hide from this anymore. I'm not gonna pretend that, you know, oh, you know, if we ignore the stalkers for long enough, we'll go back to normal Randonauticas. It's not gonna happen. And I'm sick of pretending that it's going to. So that's what we're doing. We're facing all these problems with the stalkers, everything like that. We're facing them head on, dead on, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this. And you know what? I have a feeling things are probably gonna get pretty crazy because I've never, you know, gone full bore, full throttle at, you know, on the offensive instead of the defensive at these things before. So we're gonna try it and we're gonna see what happens. Anyways, that's a quick rundown before you guys are all like, wow, Dan, you're an idiot for going back to that spot. Which, I mean, still. Anyways, our intent is actually that big bottom of a snowman right there. Let's go over there and take a look at it. So, yeah. I don't know what the bottom of a snowman has to do anything. Dude, it's crazy out here. You can kind of see over there, like steam coming off the snow. Gives you kind of an idea of how warm it is right now. So yeah, this is our intent. Cool. A big ball of snow. You know, there is one good thing about this weird, nasty, slushy snow. It is good to make things like this out of. Sticks together super well. So, oh, there's something. What's that? Oh, look at this. It's an owl. That's cool. Is there anything inside of it? Did anybody stick anything inside of it? It doesn't look like it. Oh, a little owl. How fitting. How fitting that when I set my my intent for a new chapter, we get an owl of all things. That's a bit It's a bit too accurate, if you ask me. Yeah, it's a bit odd. I mean, okay though. And as you guys can probably see or hear, or like, as you guys can probably understand why I sent that as Randonautica, a new chapter. Because like I just said, you know, talking to you guys, like, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Probably gonna be very dangerous, but you know, I can't go on living with stalkers, threatening my family, breaking into my house, harassing me at every corner. So I got to do something to be done with this. But yeah, it is funny how I said it is a new chapter, and we get an owl. The first thing we get right off the bat is this owl. I mean, that's fine. That's cool. Cool little owl. Probably gonna keep that, set it up on the shelf. It's not really wet or anything, so I don't know, maybe it hasn't been out here for too long. I also didn't see any fresh footprints though, aside from mine coming out here. The other ones were kind of like buried, like as you can see, like they're kind of melted in. So I don't know when this was placed out here. Maybe it was dropped from a drone. Who knows? It's just kind of weird that it was dry, except for some snow on its eyes. Maybe it was sitting like that, just right, so it didn't get wet. I don't know. Weird, but excellent first intent. I'll take it. This is weirding me out though. See these? These are fresh footprints. These are fresh footprints, and they only go one way. And there's like, yeah, there's none that size that come back. No, they aren't that fresh, never mind. There's a fresh footprint, there's an old one. See where they go. Oh, I see where they go. So they go up there, they follow this tree line, and then they go, it'll focus, out this exit over here. So that's okay. Mystery solved. Somebody just cut through this area. That is one thing I hate about this snow though. It soaks right into these boots. I don't think these are waterproof. Whew. Crossing this sketchy river on this slippery ice slush, snow slush. Well, not really a river, a stream. Still sketchy. It's like very, very slippery. Alright guys, well, that's cool. My battery's almost dead. Perfect timing. So I'll swap it out. We'll set another intent. Hopefully get something else good. Let's see what we can find. We have just arrived to our next spot, and this intent is from, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, Julia Rowland, I believe. And Julia's intention is crazy treasures. I was down with that. I was like, man, anything, you guys know me, anything that has to do with like treasures or like, you know, finding weird objects or whatever, you know I'm going to be down with. That's like my go-to intents all the time. And the point is over that way. So we might have some searching to do. Seems like there's quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, but this is what I like. This is what I like. Nice open areas surrounded by houses. Open areas where I can see like where stalkers are coming from, if there is any. The grass is down right now. No spots for people to hide. You know, it's nice. It's nice. You know, guys, how many people just say that in their day-to-day lives now? Like, oh, it's certainly nice that I'm walking somewhere where there's no spots for people to hide. How lucky am I? Bro, nobody says that. Like, what are we doing out what are we doing out here with these videos? If I'm like, oh, man, thankfully, yes, hit the jackpot. Nowhere for people to hide and sneak up on me. I don't know, kind of ridiculous. What can we do? It's Randonautica, I guess. This is one nasty trail though. And all this. I mean, it's cool that they keep it plowed and everything. But it is grimy out here, grimy road. Yeah, oh. Okay, I think our intent actually is right. I'm gonna pull out my phone, take a look. We're coming up right on it because I know it's over by this playground. All right, intent, point. Yeah, it's right over here. Right over here. So I'm not excited. Hope I don't have to search the playground for it, which I usually do, because yeah, I have a habit of slipping and nearly breaking my back on these things when it's kind of wet out. I mean, who would think, you know? All right, intent, crazy treasures. What do we got? Do we got anything for crazy treasures? Let's take a look. Let's take a look around. I just screwed up some. There we go. Okay, seems dry enough. People are probably like, why is this guy just standing in the middle of this field, like on a jungle gym, recording himself? Or like there's some guy who's insane. I don't see anything though. I'm not seeing any crazy treasures per se. None of these footprints are really fresh either. They're all kind of, you know, old, at least a day old. I'm definitely not going to test my luck. I was going to climb down that thing. I'm not going to push my luck on that. Oh, something lodged in the snow. Looks like a beer can. No, that's too small for a beer can. What is that? I don't know what it is. It's something. It looks like a cup or a mug or something. Yeah, like I said, at first I thought it was a beer can because it was like blue, and I was like, okay. Oh, that is deep. That is deeper than it looks. Yeah, I was like, who's drinking beer on the playground? What is this? What is this thing? It's a little mug, like a little antique wooden mug. What is it? It looks like it's decorated in like, you know, some sort of style, like, Huh, I don't... Guys, what is this? Do any of you have any idea? Looks like... I'm trying to stomp some of this snow off my boots before it sinks in. Soaks in. Yeah, what could this be? It's cool. I mean, it's kind of dirty. It's cool, though. I have no idea what this thing is. Let me look it up. I'm going to try and look it up on Google. Using Google Lens. See if we can't find out what this thing is. Very curious. Let's see if it gives us anything. Well, if it was ceramic, it would be worth a little bit of money. So it looks like it's supposed to be some like Slovakian. Looks like it's supposed to be some sort of like miniature. See if I can get a better shot of it from a different angle. If Google will give me something else. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be some sort of like knockoff of one of these mugs. And I mean, it doesn't really... International Portuguese. I don't know. It doesn't give me any like real like definitive answer. Like I was expecting like at least to be like, all right, it's from like this country or it's like this style. But I don't know. Very cool find. Very cool treasure, I guess. Or what was it? What's the intent? Unexpected I don't remember. I'm sorry, I forgot the intent. That happens often with me. But it's cool, and it definitely matches that intent. So, big W on that one. So far, we got an owl. We got a wooden mug. I was going to pretend to drink out of it, but this thing is like, needs to be cleaned. This thing's dirty. It's like stickers. Like there's a price tag on it or something. Like, there's residue from that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to debate if I want to run a third intent or not. Like a third intent. I mean, I'm going to. Don't worry. Let me rephrase that. I'm trying to debate whether I want to run a third intent during the day or not, or run more intense tonight, because usually I do like 3 or 4 intents in the day, then 1 at night. Now I was going to do that, I was going to do 1 at night, but debating if I want to or not, or debating if I want to do 2. I just said I'm repeating myself. We'll see how much time I got this afternoon, and I don't know, next shot might be me pulling up to another intent. Or the next shot might be me being like, all right, it's nighttime, guys. We shall see. All right, we are to our next point, and it led us to a hilltop cemetery. This intent was from Busy Bee, and it was luck of the draw. So we are here. And it always sketches me out doing Randonautica and cemeteries, because I'm always worried that I'm going to pick up something off someone's like grave, or something that was meant to stay out here. And yeah, and it'll be bad luck. So I always worry about that. But so far I think it's been an unfounded worry. So yeah, we are going to look around, see if there's an intent out here. Or yeah, an intent. Backs up to some mansions too, dude. It's these massive houses, dude, on the suburbs of Chicago. Yeah, I wonder what it's like having a graveyard on your land, or being like backed up to a graveyard. I wonder if you get a discount on your property for that. So, left my car running just in case. But the intent is actually down here, down around this corner, or the point I should say, like down around this corner. That's a scary looking tree, dude. Some branches are already falling off of it. I'm scared to go under this thing. Looks like it could collapse at any second. But I'm gonna do it anyways. So yeah. This is a pretty crazy cemetery. I see some older graves. I'm not really in the mood for like looking at graves right now. Usually, you know, I like to go out and like show you guys like around, like, oh, check out these graves, you know, they're super old. And I don't know, I'm not really in the mood for it right now. So we're just gonna find this intent and get going. So if there's anything out here. And I don't see anything, because the point is right here, right along this curve. So I mean, I don't even see much on these graves. Looks like people don't come out here too often. So, yeah. Dude, these trees are freaking me out, man. Like, look, a whole bunch of fallen. Like, the last thing I want is, like, death by tree. Getting chased by, like, all these stalkers and everything. And I get taken out by a tree. I ain't about that. I am not about that. It looks like nobody's out here, though. Like, ever. Because I don't see any tire tracks. Like, maybe some old ones, but they've been covered up by snow. I don't see any footprints. Like, yeah, this is like just a really remote. Looks like it could be our intent. Yo, what is this? Archer portable telephone listener. Archer telephone listener, on, off. What is this? Is it like a wiretap telephone listener? Like, yeah, could it be like a wiretap? Like you plug this in and it records your conversations? Definitely old. Radio Shack. Manufactured in China for Radio Shack. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. Telephone pickup, 9-volt DC. What is this telephone? So it's like a wiretap. Like you can like record people's conversations or something. It's obviously, you know, for a home phone, like an old landline. It's not for cell phones, of course. But dude, that's wild. Yo, actually, no. You know what this is? I know what this is. It's a speakerphone. It's a speakerphone before speakers were built into phones. Dude, that's exactly what this is. For sure. Wow, dude, that's great. That's nuts, dude. That's nuts. I didn't even know this type of thing existed. Like something my grandma would have. Huh, okay. But why? Why is it in a graveyard? That's what kind of confuses me. So why do we find a telephone listener in a graveyard? That doesn't make any sense. Speaking to the dead, maybe? I don't know. That's wild. That's a wild find, guys. Telephone listening device. Okay. Well, so we got that. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I did not expect to find that here. Never in a million years would I thought we'd find something weird like this here. And it was like just placed under the tree. And this is definitely not something they'd set on somebody's grave or something. I mean, maybe somebody's grandma, grandpa really loved their telephone listening device. They want to be buried with it. Got blown off the grave under the tree. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. But yeah, okay. So we found this. Dope. Thank you for the intent. And yeah, we're gonna take a break now. I'm gonna do a few things, and then we will be back tonight to run some more intentions. So I will see you guys very soon. All right, guys, we are back. And we are here with another intent. This one's brought to you from our friend Valerie, and it's careful what you wish for. Now, this intent, once again, I am setting at a very familiar location. And I don't know if you guys recognize it. I just encountered a stalker along this road a couple weeks back. It's one of the more terrifying experiences I've had while doing Randonautica. Because yeah, it was like I stopped and there was like a laser on the ground. I don't know if the person had a gun and was aiming at me with a rifle or what. But the crazy thing is exploring with Brad almost had the same exact thing happen to him not too long ago. No, about actually the same time we talked about it. Because he thinks he got shot at. Because he was looking at an intent, there was a laser, and yeah, and it happened like this was like a day or two apart. So, yeah, him and I talked about that. And, yeah, but I didn't get shot at. I just had somebody, like, trying to scare me with a laser or whatever. So, I don't know. It was, it was scary. It was really pretty nerve-wracking. But we are coming up to the point. Oh, what's that? Yo. You guys see this? It's like a light. No, it's a candle. Dude, it's a candle. Hello? What is this doing out here? So it's a cool looking candle. It's not, I can, oh dude, look at this. It really doesn't look like it's been burnt long at all. Looks like somebody literally just lit this thing. Like, look, there's barely any wax. Looks like it's maybe only been lit from the time I got out of my car till I got here. That is a bit, that's a bit worrisome. Is there any footprints around here? Just old footprints. I didn't bring my bag. Let's set this up here. Grab it on my way back out. because I was gonna do 2 intents in here. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad idea. But like I said, guys, we're getting way more aggressive on this stuff. We're getting way more aggressive. We're gonna be finding out what's going on. I'm not gonna stop until I figure out what is going on with Randonautica and everything. So that's why I'm out here. So I'm facing my fears, I guess you could say, coming back to the place where I felt like I was in actual danger, and doing intents out here. And I'm gonna keep doing, we're gonna do some more out here. We're gonna do 1 more out here at least. I don't want to. I wanna go back to my car. I wanna leave. But like I told you guys earlier, the more I do that, the more I run away and like pretend, oh, things, you know, are fine if I are gonna get better with Randonautica if I ignore them. It's not gonna happen. It hasn't happened. So yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. And yeah, I'm gonna set another intent, and we're gonna keep trying to figure out what's going on. And yeah, but that is really weird. That is really weird. It's not so much that we found a candle. Like, fine, we found a candle. It would make sense if it was lit for a while. Like, if I picked it up and there was a puddle of wax in the bottom, that would make sense. But the fact that it was just lit, dude, that's scary. That's scary. I'm not out here by myself. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out who's out here with me. I have to, dude. I have to figure out what's going on. Alright, so like I said, I don't see any footprints, any new footprints. So let's go search. Dude, this bridge is super slick. If I had to run across this thing, I'd be screwed. Listen to that water down there. Dude, it's hard for my camera to even focus on it because of all the fog. Like, that's why I have my light so low. Like, if I jack it up, oh, it's actually not that bad here. I thought it was way worse. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm not seeing any new footprints. So I guess that's a good thing. Alright guys, I'm setting another intent. We'll run another one. Okay guys, I got the next intent set. And it's from 2 Eternal Butterflies. Great viewers of ours. Thanks guys for all the intents you dropped. And this one is evidence of a crime. So yeah, we're gonna try evidence of a crime. And this intent is bringing me back. Can't see him. Yeah, now you guys see how foggy it is? It's bringing me back into these woods. So I don't know. I think I've been back here before, but not for a long time. So we're gonna go over there, see what's going on. Lots of footprints in the snow though, I don't like that. And these big footprints right here, they only go one way. So, I don't know. Kind of got a bad feeling about this one, to be honest. Been trying to pay attention to my gut more, because it's been pretty spot on these past few times. And now I'm getting that feeling. I'm just getting a bad feeling that I'm not alone out here. Which, okay, actually that was a stupid thing to say. It's obvious I'm not alone out here because we found that candle. And dude, what is this? These footprints just disappear into that, in that cornfield back there. My light only has 50% power too, so I gotta make this quick. Must increase rate of travel. So, yeah, but alright, back to what I was saying. I have the feeling that I'm not out here by myself. And I mean, I know that obviously from the candle, but you know, you guys understand what I mean. Something's not right. Something is not right. But you know what? We're gonna press on. And figure out what's going on. The intent's coming right up here. I'm getting scared. Hearing like birds and stuff out here. Okay. We're coming up to the intent. I think I have been here before. Yeah, dude, I think we've been here. If memory serves me right. I think Max and I found an intent here or something. But this is where the point is. Right here. I don't see anything though. See some dog tracks that are kind of old. I don't really see anything out here. Evidence of a crime is what we're looking for. Evidence of a crime. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Just big dog. Yo. What is this doing out here? This is that stalker. This is that stalker's mask. Bro, what is this doing out here, man? Yo, come out! I know you're out here. I'm right here. I'm by myself. Come out. Dude, where is this guy? Why would he leave this out here? Oh, there's somebody out here. There's somebody out here with me. That same person with that laser. Dude, I don't know if it's somebody with a gun or not. Bro, they're out here though. They're out here. Dude, I gotta go. I ain't messing with that, dude. If they got a gun, I don't see anybody. Bro, I don't see anybody. What do they want? Alright guys, I am long gone from that place. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Okay, so trying to put the pieces together as best as I can. So I found that mask of that stalker. And when I found it, that's when that whoever has that laser, it sounds so like ridiculous when you say it that way. Like, oh no, there's somebody with a laser, but like I don't know if that thing's mounted to a gun. I don't know if that thing is, is just somebody like messing with me, and I don't really want to find out. I have on me, I have pepper spray and I have a knife. I don't have a gun. And if they're using a laser, it's probably something that's somewhat, long range, I would assume. So, I don't know. It's like when I saw that, like, that laser come, I was just like, dude, no, I'm out of here. But I think that, and then here's the thing, like, as I started running, like, I felt like the ground was like super slick, because it's getting cold out now and it's starting like ice over. Yeah, so I felt my footing like slip, and that's when I slowed down. And I was like, dude, because if I fall, I'm screwed, like, big time. Like, 'cause, it's super slick out. I'm on a concrete path. If I fall over and hit my head, I'm knocked out. And, yeah, then, I can't do anything to defend myself. So, and at the same time, I was like, I thought about it for a split second. I'm like, all right, if this guy has a gun, it doesn't matter if I run or not, because I'm not outrunning a projectile that's moving faster than the speed of sound. So, that weird masked stalker who I encountered the other night, and this other stalker now that has the laser. I don't want to say he's got a gun. Well, maybe he does. I don't know. I have no idea. But so they got to be somehow connected. Maybe it's the same person, which would make sense. Maybe it's the exact same person. Maybe it's two separate people. I don't know. Here we go again with Randonautica, just going around in circles, like. I don't know what to think about this. Ridiculous, dude. But like I said, dude, I am committed, though. Now I am committed. We're going to figure this thing out. We are going to figure this thing out. I'm going to get to the bottom of all these stalkers. I'm going to figure out what they want. I'm going to figure out how to get rid of them. And remember that comment I made earlier, like, I'm going in guns a-blazing, figuratively speaking. I think that might turn literally soon. we are going to get into this, guys. We are going to be in for a crazy ride, and I hope you guys join me on this. Because believe it or not, this is going to sound, you know, cheesy, whatever. I don't care. I need your help. Literally, like, I need your help. Why is that? Because you guys see a lot of things I miss. You guys connect the dots to things that I would never think of. So, like, as I am filming, you know, I see things one way. I'm like, okay, that's how it is. But then I have, you know, all you guys being like, no, what if it could be like this? What if it could be like that? And believe me, like I've said before, and I promise you this, I read every comment that you guys put. And, you know, I'm not able to respond to them all, unfortunately, you know, but I do, like, if you put a comment, I see it. I see it, because I always check, and I'm always looking through the comments for those theories, for your ideas. So please, drop your theories, drop your hypothesis, drop your ideas on what could be happening. And I will read it, for sure. But yeah, we're getting to the bottom of this, guys. I know it's going to get wild. I know I've never had this mindset going through Randonautica like I do right now. Like, you know, just let's get down in it, no matter like what happens. Let's just go all out. Let's figure out what's going on. Tonight's just the start. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, guys. But other than that, this is it for tonight's evening, or this is it for the evening tonight. I'm not going to run any more intense. I'm going to get home and hang out and unwind. Probably give Max a call on my way home. Run all this by him. See what he thinks. Because yeah, Max, like I told you guys about Max before, he has no desire to get caught up in this stuff again. He got out. Somehow he got out from Mr. Slippery, like, because Mr. Slippery was one of our old a very, very, very aggressive stalker who was keen on hunting Max down. And Max somehow got away from him. That guy stopped pursuing him. And that was like Max out on Randonautica, and he took it. And he has no interest in getting back in right now. Why he still wants to do dark web is beyond me. But as far as Randonautica goes, yeah, but I still, you know, go to him, and I'm like, I still keep him updated. Like, pretty much after every video ends, that, you know, something weird happens, or I find like something crazy, that's my first call. I'm like, yo, dude, this happened tonight. Like, what do you think? And most of the time, you know, we discuss it, or I drive out to the bar he works at, and, you know, I sit down, we talk about it. So yeah, Max is very much involved in behind the scenes, just not so much like this. But yeah, so I have him, I have you guys, we'll figure it out together. But all right, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your support, and I appreciate every one of you. Big shout out to our patrons and our YouTube channel members. Guys, you made tonight's video possible because I had to do a lot of driving today, and all those donations and subscriptions, they help us out a ton with gas. So thank you for that, guys. If you would like to become a member, check out the links. They're in the description. It's a few bucks a month. Helps us out tremendously. So if not, no big deal. Don't worry about it. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support. I'll keep you updated if anything unfolds. And until the next one, have a good night or day wherever you're at. We'll see you very, very soon on the next Randonautica. Peace out, guys.